Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I made this really cute card using a Wiper Surprise die set, and I thought I wanted to make something similar but as an MD card. So I thought I'd bring you guys along so that you can see this too. So there's two of them. They're not exactly the same, but they're siblings more than they are twins, but I thought it was really cute. And I love the little Wiper Surprise thing. I think that's adorable. So I went ahead and used my Summer Splash set from Mama Elephant, and I have cut out and colored little elephants and the little pieces for my scene, I guess. And then I have some white cardstock here that I have cut. And I also have the MD base. And then I think I'm going to use this one for the waves. And then this is going to be the front of the card. So I'm thinking that I'm going to put this on here like this. This will be the front of the card. And then this will be, this will be the sky. And then this will be the ocean. And I'll have something popping out of here. Now, the hard thing for me is going to be to figure out, because I can't have it this big, I'm going to have it this big to start, and then, so like it'll be that, so I'm cutting off like, well, goodness, 1.5 inches of it. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this so that I can still make it so that it's this way when it's on here. So it'll be, I'll like have it on here, and then the person can do this to it while it's on this. So kind of crazy to understand, and I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride because I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try. So these are the two bases. I'm not gonna use those quite yet. I did want to put a beach on these instead of just having it water all the way through. I thought I would do a little beach because there were some cute little guys that were on the beach. So I'm going to put a little bit of sand on one side so that I can do that. And then, so the Wiper Surprise, I don't need this base because this is going to make it this size, and I want it to be 1.5 inches smaller. So this won't work. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do it. And usually you cut out 2 of these. Ooh, and I'm gonna need, because I'm doing 2 cards, I need 2 of these just for each card. So I'm gonna need another one of these. So let me figure that out. So we can do this. Hopefully I can remember to write this information down. So these are 4 by 3 3/4. MD washer card. So I want another one that's 4 by 3 3/4. Oh, I need 2 more. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. No, it's not. Do I have any that are big enough? That's 3.5. All right, I guess I need another piece of white cardstock. So 3 3/4 by 4. I was kind of thinking of making one and then bringing you guys along, but then I thought, you know what? I am going to just bring you along for the whole thing because I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. And I don't know, I thought you guys might like to tag along. So this is for the whole thing. This is for the ocean. All right. So let's measure this. This is 5.5, and the first thing is at 1 inch. So let's see, 5.5, and I'm going down to 4. So I'm going 1.5 inches in. So if I did 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, and 1/4 inch, so maybe I have to do 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. But this is only 3/4 inch, so that would make it 1/4 inch, and that wouldn't be good. So I need to make this maybe what I'll do is just take this half off of here, and I'll still do, maybe I'll do 3/4 inch, and then 3/4 inch. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in 3/4 inch, and I'm going to score it. And then I'm going to go in 3/4 inch again and score it again. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. 3/4 inch, score, 3/4 inch, score. And then one of them gets folded where it goes towards you and then away from you. And let me just double check. Yes, that's that one. And then this one goes towards you and away from you, opposite. So that's the key to making this work. And then they will lay flat on each other. Oh, and I lied. Oh, whoops, that's not right. That's right, okay. Yeah, that's right, okay. I need this one or this one. So I may have made one too many. Oh well, or two too many even. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'm going to score it at 3/4 and then score it again at 3/4. You could do it with the whole length, like it could be like this, but then your pop-up would be coming from the top of the card. It would be coming from up here, and I want it to be coming from the middle. So I am scoring this at 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch, and then it will fold like that. So if you can see what I just did, you just made it so that it forms like a little box, but then when it opens, I'm not doing a very good job of explaining it. When it opens, it's flat. See how that's totally flat? But then you can boop, like that. So then this part is going to be stuck onto the back of my, or through the front of my MD card. Wherever I did with that. I don't even know what I did with them. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. So that will be stuck on this like this. And I'll probably just put it, I guess, in the middle somewhere. I guess I should make it blue. I don't know. And then you'll open it. I guess I won't put it in the middle. I'll put it over here on the edge. That way you can open it and see the whole scene. Yeah, I think that's how I'll do it. And then I might round these edges too. So let's go ahead and do that. With the 1/4 inch punch. And I'll do that with this one too. so there I have that done. And then I want to cut waves in this one like that. So let me go ahead and get out my ocean waves. Maybe I'll use smaller waves for this one. These are waves from Lawn Fawn. I'm going to take these two smaller ones. Whoops, I haven't even done this one yet, but that's okay. And I'm going to cut these. I'm going to cut waves out of these. So let me move those over. Let me pull up my, whoops, Big Shot. I'll probably be pulling this up a couple of times. I don't even remember exactly, but we'll see. That's okay. I'm going to put this down and I'm going to just cut off a little bit of the top with the waves. Because you want it to be big enough to actually hold whatever thing you're hiding in there to pop out. And then I'm going to cut this one down as well. Let me make sure I'm cutting it on the right side. Doot, doot, doot. And I am going to need two of the mechanisms to make it pop up. So I'm going to use this one. So let me put my waves away. And then I'm going to take just a spare piece of, or scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to cut two of these guys out. One, and two. So normally with this stamp set or this die set, you won't have to figure out your own score lines, but because I'm making mine smaller, that's the reason I did. And so it comes with everything you need to make your card this size. And for this card, I just used this big die, and you need this twice because I used it once for the waves and then once for the background, and then I used this one twice, this one once, and that made the pop-up. So I honestly am not sure about all of these other ones. These are all different kinds of pop-ups, and I'm just gonna have to play with them to figure out what they do. But I got lucky when I first did the first one and I liked it, so I mean, these are the only cards I've done with them so far. And so I thought I'd just go ahead and stick with that. So I have two of these, and I also need to score this one at 3/4 of an inch on this side, and then 3/4 of an inch again. And then this should fit right in there as 3/4 of an inch because I didn't change the size of this little middle, and so that still does fit. I don't remember if this goes this way or the other way. This way, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and score this one, or burnish that one. Okay, so now what I need to do is put that there, put this here, put this here, put this here, put this here, put this here. But I'm going to need to color the waves and the sky, and then I'm going to go ahead and color this as well, and then I might color the background of this too. So let's just go ahead and get started with the coloring, or the shading. So I'm going to take a scrap piece of paper. I had one that I was using earlier. What did I do with it? Oh, that's not it, but that will work, I think. And I'm going to take a blending brush, And I used these 3 colors. They are Distress Oxide, and you don't have to use Distress Oxide ink, but I have Broken China, Cracked Pistachio, and Faded Jeans. And I used all 3 of them to do my ocean scene. And I think I'm just going to do the sky in this color, and then the ocean kind of. I'm just going to put some down here. That'll be good. And then I'll do the same thing to this one. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be good enough for that. And then the ocean, I want this to be a lot of this one. I'm gonna go ahead and do both of them at the same time. Why not? Then I'm going to take my green . And just kind of put that in there just because I like that. I like to think of water as being a little bit green. And then I'm going to put this darker blue. Oops, I didn't mean to bend that. Do 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 do. There we go. I don't like the way this one is looking. I need to get a little bit more. There we go. That's better. And then this is going to be the sky. So I need to make this one the sky color. And on the card I actually just used sky blue paper, which I could have done for this one too, but I decided to just use my ink for some reason, no particular reason. All right, so now I think that part is done. Broken China, Cracked Pistachio, and Faded Jeans. Okay, so then I want to make it so that there is some sand coming down. And that might be good. So I'm going to use my glue. just going to glue this sand to the waves. Oh, I went too high. Dingbat. Like that. And I'll do the same thing with this one. And I'm going to trim this off. So there's just a little sandbar up there. And now the fun part is to be able to put these little guys wherever you want them, and then to decide which one of these. Oh, I didn't color these. I need to color these too. Oops, oops, oops. So let's make these the dark blue one. This one, they have faded jeans. Oops. And you may not even be able to see it, but I'd rather have it colored and not need it than to have it white and stand out. And you do only need to color one side. So there's that. And let's see, I have a little guy, a woman, a little guy, a little guy, a little guy, a crab, a bird, and a bird. So I have everything for both cards. So now I need to decide which one of these I want popping out. So let's just go ahead and form the scene however we want. So I know I need him on the little sand. And I think I'm going to put her in the ocean. I might make him popping out. And then him floating down here. And then the bird, I don't know where the bird's going to go. And the crab will just go in there somewhere. Okay, I think that looks cute. So he's going to be my little guy that's sticking out. So let me just make sure I have this right. This is going to sit up there like that. And it will fold down like that. Is that right? Shoop. No, that's not right. Oops, maybe I colored the wrong side. Is that right? I don't know. Hold on a second. Maybe I did do the right side. That can't be right. Oh, maybe it's like that. Yes, okay, cool. All right, I did do the right side. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on so that this mechanism will start to work. And I can make sure that it's not too big, or it's hidden at least. So I'm going to put this down on to that little, between the two score lines. It fits perfectly in there. And then when it's hidden, woo, it goes right there to the bottom. which is okay because it doesn't touch, but it goes right to the bottom. Ooh, but then that touches. Okay, so because I made this smaller, that isn't gonna work exactly. I'm gonna need to trim some of this off. That's what I was afraid of. Let me just see how that works. Oh, and it's too big. Okay, that works better. So I need to make sure that my little guy, oh, not that guy, this guy is like in there, which is fine because he's really he looks like he's running into the water, but I'm making him in the water. So I'm gonna have to stick him in there like that probably. And hopefully he's not sticking up too high. And if he is, I may have to work on it. Because he's gonna go on this guy, but he needs to be hidden and over there. So you know what, I'm gonna trim him down just a little bit more. And, okay. And then I'm just gonna put glue on this little tab. I hope that you guys can tell what I'm doing. I'll do it again here in just a second. And then I'm moving this guy so he is on the tab but over as far as I can get him. So let's see here. Yay! See how that works? And then it looks like he's still like swimming in the water. Okay, so I'll show you what I did here in just a minute. I'm going to leave those so that I can kind of tell what I did if I need to, but I think I'll be all right. And let's go ahead and form this. So I'm going to put glue on this side, and I'm going to put glue on this side. Oh goodness, I almost forgot. Before I put glue on this side, I'm going to stick her down too. Like that. So let me put glue on the back of her. So she is going to go right there. Isn't that cute already? And I'm gonna put this guy here, but let me put that little guy. And before I do that, I'm gonna take a brown marker and I'm just going to put dots on the sand just to help make it look like sand maybe. I don't know if that helps or not, but to me it does. And he's just going to be sitting here like that. So I want to put him, I'm just going to do the bottom part of him so that it's just the part that's on the sand that is sticking, because I don't want any glue to stick to this part, the folded part. And it should completely fold down here, and it's not, so I'm just going to make it. I don't know what I did, but something. It's so cute. And then I'm going to put him down here like that. So I'm not going to put glue on the back of his little nose, but everything else can be glued down. And then I think I'll put this crab over here, just swimming in the water. And I think I'll put this bird just sitting right here. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not watching. And I noticed that this, I don't have these colored blue, this water. Super cute. And then I'm going to take this, and let's see how much of this is going to cover that. Oops. And then oh, I guess I don't want it all the way at the bottom. I'm a dingbat. Don't do that. And I'm going to put this on here like that, but I don't want it to be so far down. I guess I should have done the blue down there too, but hey, you know what? It's okay. So now we have an MD card that looks really cute and has the little pop-up. Isn't that cute? Now, I might put like a little sun or something up here. That would be kind of cute if I maybe did that. I don't know. That might look stupid, but oh well, I know it's the sun. I won't do it to the other one in case I made it look dumb. And there is actually like a ball in this kit that would be cute too, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? I think I need rays on the sun because I think without the rays you might not even be able to tell that it's a sun. But with the rays you can tell for sure, so I'm going to do it again on this one. All right, so let's assemble this one again. So first I'm going to put this on here. So I'm folding this back on the score line. And then before I attach it, I'm going to go ahead and cut. This is going to be the little holder that this is on. So this is going to be on the back of the card, but it folds down so that you can't, it hides behind the little guy, or it hides the little guy so you can't see it. And it hides him down there, and then he pops up. And because this is so wide, this part, it hits that. So I want to cut some of this back. And actually I cut quite a bit of it. And then it's also too tall, so I'm going to cut some of that off. So now I'm left with a little stump. It looks kind of funny, but that's okay. I want this to be still kind of thick so that it fits on this well. And then I'm going to take the part that I didn't color, so everything underneath the score line, and put glue on that. And then that is going to be glued onto this little area. And I just put it straight down and I line it up so that it doesn't pop through the top. So I just put the score line at the top of the waves, then I move that. And this has a sandbar that's going too far. I just snipped that off. And now I'm going to put my little guy on here. So I want to take my little guy, and he needs to be covering up, and I want to be able to see him. So he needs to be covering up most of the little area that I have. that I cut off. So I'm just going to put glue on that, and then I'm going to do this one just a little bit differently, just to make sure that I have it where I need it. I'm going to put the little guy in the, and then I'm going to bring it over like that. So I have him where I want him on the thing, and then just to make sure that it fits, I'm going to try it. And it does work, but it's actually sticking to that little sandbar that I did. Okay, so let's put him down again. And let me cut some more of this off. Oh no, now I have them too low. Daggone it. I will get this one of these days. Okay, let's try this again. Put glue on here. Put him where I want him. And hopefully that will do it. Okay, let's try that again. Much better. All right, so then now I'm going to put glue on this side and glue on this side. I'm just letting it open, and I'm gonna stick that down. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the little lady on here again, and she needs to be hidden in here, so I have to put her in because she's like really not supposed to be sitting where she's sitting. So I'm going to just glue her to the actual back instead of trying to glue her to the front. I'm just going to glue her to the back and stick her in like that. There we go. And then I'm going to put him up here. Then I'm going to put the bird over here. And the guy. I'm not putting any on this side of his little thing either because I might, oh nope, I won't. He's okay. I can put some on that. And since I didn't, I will. I'm gonna, I mean, it'll totally depend on what little critters you are using. And I know this crab is probably not supposed to be swimming in the water, but I don't care. He's swimming in the water. And this one folds flat. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So then I'm going to put glue on this, but not all the way to the top, and then glue on the side, on the top, and then this is going to go right like that. is so cute. I could just play with it all day. It's just a wiper card, and it is so stinking cute. And they're so fun to make, and they're easy. Once you've gotten the hang of it, it's really easy. But then, you know, I cut it down. I made it different. So that one wasn't as easy, but honestly, it wasn't hard either. The hardest part was explaining what I was doing. I didn't put the dots on this one because I didn't know if I liked it on that one, so I just left them off of this one on purpose. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. So I think my friends are really going to like these. And, yeah, those are just adorable. So there you go, wiper cards. That is using the Wiper Surprise die. I would, if you want to do something like this, I would highly recommend that because they have made it really easy. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.